Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing today? We are back, finally. I do apologise for the gap in last week's schedule. Had some family stuff going on. So, unfortunately, had no My Drive last week, and then obviously the week before, felt like I crashed out a little bit. I hated saying that, crashed out. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, had a bit of a bad week before with My Drive. I think potentially there's been some hidden BOP changes because the Valkyrie just seems so heavy and so slow in the corners. And obviously we got punted off by AI right at the start of the race. So we're having another break from My Drive this week. I thought, very up on the channel, we seem to do My Drive a lot. And I did some online races last week and really enjoyed it. So that is exactly what we're going to do this week. We're going to try and get our gold safety rating. So I think I'm coming on silver 1, I think. So we're going to do some LMP3 around Silverstone. I drove the LMP3 car a little bit last weekend, obviously off stream, and really quite enjoyed it. Obviously, it's the newest DLC that's come to Le Mans Ultimate. Weird that we're driving on the other side of the cockpit in the LMP3. But yeah, we've got the LMP3 and we've got Silverstone. Silverstone is a track that I absolutely love. I would argue, I think it's the best race track in the world. But I know there are some people who might dispute that, but I think for pure circuit racing, whatever you put on here, whether it's hypercars, what we're in at the moment, the LMP3s is with the European Le Mans Series, F1, F2 always provides great action. This is actually our first time driving Silverstone in an LMP3, and in my defence, I thought we had more time until the race actually started, so we could have done a bit more practice. But there's nothing like being thrown in at the deep end. Oh, sorry, GT. So I don't know why I thought the race started at like 10 to 3, whatever the time is now. 10 to 3. But I think that must be in potentially in UTC time. And yeah, like I say, I drove the LMP3 last weekend a little bit. Oh, just clipping the grass there. Oh, that was a big spin. Well, that's good practice. I drove the LMP3 last weekend, and you would not believe it, but I actually did better than that. Hang on, let me just check that my audio is fine. Cool. I don't know. I always check it, even though I never change any settings. But yeah, we did. I think the last week's race, if it was the Le Mans, I think it was the Le Mans Cup one, was around Le Mans. A dry to wet to kind of back to dry race, which we actually did fantastic well. We qualified last. I say we've done fantastic well and start off with we qualified last. But within the first lap, we were like up to third or second, I think, because everyone just kind of had their own issues. Pitted the right sort of time. Some people tried to stay out, and because it kind of went damp but not fully wet, but was probably too damp to be out on the softs or the mediums or the dry tyres, whatever it was around Le Mans. So we managed to catch up, and then right towards the end, I think the last lap or two, started to dry out and got really quite tricky. The tyres started to really overheat. But we ended up winning that race. It's only ever my second online race win. I haven't done too much, but I think I've probably done about 20 or so races. I went through periods before my drive. No, I did the first season of my drive, and then kind of got really into online racing, and then kind of came away from it, went and did my drive, and then I've decided to dabble back into it. I was a bit disappointed when I came back, because it used to be if you were silver you could drive hypercars, but it seems that they've changed. I think with the version 1.0 change, that's now not the case. You need gold, so we're trying to get gold. If you enjoy some different content that's not just single player, then do let me know down below. I do want to start getting into more online races. Maybe even if any of you out there have the game and would like to do an offline championship. Not an offline championship. A co-op championship, you know, the one where it's against AI but you share the car. And do it like asynchronously. Then let me know down in the comments, because I'm looking for people to do that with, potentially do some other events that require joint driving or a team. I don't really have anyone who I can do it with at the moment. So if you do fancy it, then let me know. And we can try and arrange something, because I think that would be quite cool to start doing. Some events and things that isn't just single player. I'm also considering doing some non-Le Mans Ultimate games. So let me know if that would be something you're interested in. Maybe some F1 Manager, because that's a game I particularly like. Maybe some other games. There is a game which I think would be quite a good series called... Well, the game's called The Alters. Very different, not racing at all. You basically have to try and survive on this alien planet. And you're by yourself, but throughout the game you can create new crew members which are yourselves from a different timeline, basically. And I've got that on my PlayStation, which I play in my spare time, and it's quite a fun game, and I feel like it'd be quite a funny game to do on stream. So if you do fancy some other content that's not just Le Mans Ultimate, then do let me know. I do appreciate I do only do this one day a week, so fitting it all in might be a bit tight. But I think some variety is good, and maybe I'll try and find some time to do some more streams a week, but I would like to, but just time is very precious. Now all we want to do from this race is get through it cleanly, get our safety rating up. Like I say, at the moment I think we're on silver 1, which I think it goes silver 1, silver 2, silver 3, and then gold. So we've got a little way to go. But I have been enjoying the Silverstone circuit, mainly driving it in hypercars. So we'll have to figure out our braking zones and whatnot for the LMP3. For those of you who might not know what LMP3 is, it's, you kind of have hypercar, LMP2, LMP3, and then the GT category. Let me take some fuel out for this qualifying. Laps, yeah. So it's kind of like an entryway for GT drivers into prototype racing. So it's, I think they're about 1,000 kilograms, so they're quite heavy. A little bit quicker than the GT3s, a little bit more power. I think especially in this new version, because they've recently been updated, the LMP3s. A little bit more power, a little bit more downforce, but you don't have a ton of downforce like you do in the LMP2s or the hypercars. No ABS, you do have traction control, which I believe it's quicker to drive without traction control on. So we might play with that throughout the race. But like I say, our main priority is just to get through this safe and sound, try and get our rating up. Be nice to race against some online people. There's a bit of a change. Oh. And it's bizarre as well driving around Silverstone and this not being the start-finish straight. I mean, it's a bizarre experience in general. Obviously, I mainly have Silverstone linked with F1 racing. And it's a very different racetrack with cars that just don't stick to the floor. I think I've probably said this before, but I think that's why I enjoy LMU so much, is because you can't take corners flat out. Like, Rouge is very difficult. Copse Corner, difficult. Got to brake and downshift, and actually, it's actually a bit more of a corner rather than just a kink in the road like it would be in an F1 car. We're about to start our first final lap. We come down the old start-finish straight towards Copse. Don't really know where to brake. Probably quite cautious there. Leaving lots of margin on the table. Through Maggot and Beckett. One of my favourite sequences of corners, that is. And then onto the Hangar Straight. Fifth gear, will we just about reach sixth gear? There we go. Into Stowe. Oh, we hear a little lock up there. Again, I don't think this is a particularly quick lap. But we just want to be safe and clean. Oh, a bit of a wiggle there. Through, I always forget which one that is, Club, I think. Down towards the quick right left before Village. I've got those two corners the wrong way around. Down towards first gear. Then through the loop. Again, I think I'm getting these corners right. I could be absolutely butchering them. And down towards Luffield and Brooklands. Brooklands and Luffield. Quite a late apex corner, this. What is effectively the final corner of the track. A little bit snappy and oversteer. And we come up towards the line. 1:58 to third currently. But we know that there's a lot more time on the table. Wow, that was a good Copse corner there. Picking up plenty of time. Eight tenths up already, nearly 9 tenths up through sector 1. Purple sector 1. Through Stowe, nice and early on the power, just within track limits. I think this is technically called the Hamilton Straight, isn't it? Oh, I wonder if that might be flat out in this car. Oh, we were quite cautious into that. .8 seconds up so far, so this has been a pretty good second lap. Oh, we've gone deep into Luffield. Good drive out of Brooklands though. 2 seconds up. And we're going to get another lap in as well. 1:56.7. or just within track limits there. About half a second off pole at the moment. Really hustling this car through Maggots and Beckett's there. Good run through Stowe again. Oh, slightly over the sausage curb. Do we try flat out through here? We had a little lift. Oh, we could have attacked that corner more. Nine tenths up. This is a flyer of a lap. Just need to get this Brooklands and Luffield correct. I'm not happy with Brooklands there. Decent run through Luffield though. Ah. Yeah, fair play to first. I didn't quite have that one in the bag. That pinkish racing will dominate. Yeah, I quite like the pink car. There's this one, and then I think this is the into Europol. Oh, it is a pink car. You're right. Didn't even realise the. Is that Florian? Is that how I would say it? Is it a pink car as well? Is there only 5? No, there's a few more P3s as well. Right, before I start, let me put fuel back in, because I always do that. I always forget to add fuel. Let's put on some fresh tyres as well, so that we're ready for the race. Currently starting P2. 9 tenths off Florian, so Sector 1's comparable, Sector 2. Yeah, I mean I did mess up Sector 3 a couple times. Went deep into Luffield, Brooklands. I'm going to have to Google that.
Teams and drivers
oh, we're
go
going.
to the grid
Well, I'm
before
going to have
the
to. I'm just going to say the corner names, and if they're wrong, they're wrong. So we're starting second, which is a good place to start. Hopefully we can continue that through the race. Full fuel, new tyres. Fuel usage critical. So we will probably have to pit maybe for a little bit of fuel. We'll see how we get on during the race, see if we can fuel save. We are normally quite good at fuel saving. Of course, we do have a mixed classes here. We do have the GT3s as well. No P2s, which would be ahead of us. And obviously in the European Le Mans series, they have slightly different P2s. I think they've got a bit more air and a bit more power. So I think they're actually not too far off a hypercar. But we are the fastest category in this race. We have our pink friend over to the right-hand side.
Formation lap has started.
And all we want to do from this race is just stay clean and consistent. Let's not have any messes, any tangles, no crashes. Fingers crossed, touch wood. See if we can bring home a P2 here today. And that'll be quite a good result. So we creep towards the start-finish line. Obviously the old pit building off to our right-hand side. Oh, I always get nervous at starts.
Green flag, green flag.
Decent getaway. Oh, he was quite slow through. Cops for the first time. So we've got cold tyres as well, we need to remember. Well, we've retained P2. That's a good start. See if we could stick with Florian. I think they got a little corner cut in there. Oh, very close there with Florian. Florian seems all over the place at the moment. Rocco, what are you doing behind me? Hey. If you're going to leave the door open like that, I will absolutely take it. Having a good little battle here.
Time 2:04.75.
Oh, good run out of Maggots and Beckett's there. Can we set in the slipstream? No pit required, it says. Sorry, there's not a lot of concentration going on, so maybe not a lot of talking. That was a bit of a cheeky dive there, Rick. See, I think if we just settle down, we've got the pace over Florian. Oh. Well, that was a spin for Rick. That gives us a bit of breathing room, so we can focus on Florian.
Lap 1:58.02.
He's not dropping us, or they're not dropping us like I thought they would be. About 7/10 the gap to the leader. Oh, a little bit wide through. That. Oh, there's a lot of concentration going on here. So sorry if the commentary is a little bit lacking, but we are tantalising close to the back of P1 here. More swooping line there for Florian, seems to be a better line through the final corner.
That time was a 1:56.20.
I think as well we should be able to get to the end without a pit stop perhaps. Might just have to do a little bit of lift and coast. Deep there by Florian. So at the moment I'm just taking my time. We're just chilling. Lifting and coasting where we can. Oh, a spin for the leader. That gives us the lead of the race. That's a little bit of a shame. I was hoping to have a little bit of a battle with Florian, but hopefully they might have the pace to come back. .2 seconds over second place now.
Time 1:56.51.
23 minutes left, so hopefully we can just cruise this one back home. We will have some traffic to contend with. The first of which is just ahead of us now. Oh, what are you doing, GT3? God, I'm glad that I'm having to fight the GT3 here. Please don't hit me, please don't hit me. Run. A lot of time lost there. It's okay, we've got a nice little buffer. And the next GTs are quite a way ahead.
Time 1:57.99.
Oh, Rocco, what are you doing? My cat is being just a little menace today. Right, I need to get back into the zone because we are dropping pace. Oh, some people aren't happy in the chat. Oh, is Rocco going to come make a visit? No, he's going to go behind the camera. The one good thing we do have going in our favour at this position is we can just take it a little bit easy. We're driving at 95%. Conserving fuel, conserving tyres. We have more pace if we need it. Florian is slightly catching us. I think it was about 11 seconds a couple laps ago. In fact now, all second, third and fourth are all coming across the GT3 backmark, which I think second and third have just got past. Just check fuel. All good, supposedly. I was saying we've got 11 laps and there's 17. I'll just try and save a little bit more just to make sure we've got that buffer. Just keep an eye on Florian in third, see how quickly they can get past second place. Although it looks like Florian's just had another incident. So it looks like they've got good pace, but just a couple incidents. We're just chilling.
157.42.
Couple of GTs ahead of us, which we'll catch in the next few laps. But yeah, if you have joined and missed the beginning of the stream, we are doing some online races today, trying to get our safety rating up. Just fancy doing something a little bit different from my drive. Oh, what is this Lamborghini doing? Thank you. Oh, I don't have any quick binded tanks or anything like that. yeah, we're doing some online races today, trying to get our safety rating up. So if you guys do enjoy something a bit different than my drive, let me know. I am wanting to do a few more online races. Maybe even if any of you want to do some team events, so like the Golf Championship or any online team races, then do let me know, because I think that'd be quite cool to get involved with. Drop a comment down below if you do fancy doing that, if you're not part of a team already and want to join one. But we are about halfway through this race now.
57.69.
Leading comfortably at the moment. Bro. Oh, this Schneider's had an absolute mare, I think, today. Like I said earlier, I did a LMP3 race last weekend as well, around Le Mans. I felt really comfortable in it, and the same again today. Just feel super comfortable. Got some traffic up ahead of us. Pick a line. Thank you, BMW. Porsche up ahead of us as well. That was a little bit close for comfort.
Lap 157.77.
I got a track limits for that. Are you joking? I slowed down so much. That's a little bit ridiculous. 10 seconds up to the next group of GT cars. I'm a big fan of this new ELMS update that Le Mans Ultimate brought. Silverstone's fantastic track drive around this LMP3, really enjoyable. It'd be cool if they got some... well, I think hopefully they'll bring the Asian Le Mans series. Obviously they've got the rest of the European to do, so they've got I think there's a few variations of the GT, of the LMP3 car. I think we're in the Ligier. There might be like an Oracle, I think, maybe. And they've obviously got the Castellet circuit in France and circuit to Barcelona, Catalunya. Coming. I think one of them was later this year, one of them might be early next year. And hopefully we'll get the Asian Le Mans series. Just be cool to get some variety of tracks. What I'd really love for them to do, but I don't think this would happen, is to do an IMSA crossover. Bring across some of the American tracks. So I think it might be Petit Le Mans this weekend, which, if you've never watched Petit Le Mans before, I highly recommend. It's the IMSA's, which is like the American Sports Car Championship, their final race of the season around Road Atlanta. I can't remember if it's Road Atlanta or Road America. Very short, very twisty circuit with lots of cars on board on there. It's always a bit of a chaotic race. Oh, now Martha's had an issue. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Always had a big issue. Spin ahead of us for the Porsche. Which means... oh, he's really not happy. Oh, BMW just kind of had an issue there. Yellow flag. Where's this yellow flag? No? Gone? Yeah, that BMW just kind of... don't know what happened to it. Ten minutes left. Almost 10 minutes, just under 10 minutes left.
Time 1:58.10.
There's... oh, that made me very nervous. Oh, there's a big crash up ahead. Through this traffic, we've got to be careful. Schneider again having just awful time things today. Oh. Oh, there's a... I wish this GT car would get out of the way. There we go. Oh, that was really touch and go stuff. Right, got through some chaos there. 20 seconds up to the next car. Oh yeah, we lost a whole chunk of time there to Flores behind. GT's in the pits. And I'm hoping we can make it to the end without a pit stop. I think we should. Oh, I think that LMP3 that we passed down here last lap might have been that Narmov person. Narmov? Probably butchering that pronunciation. Oh, I got a runny nose. Please report. I love watching people get annoyed in the chat.
That time was a 1:57.23.
Oh, who's this? Oh, thank you. That was a little bit sketchy. Got about 5 minutes left. I think we should be good for fuel. You know what, sometimes I think not practicing is sometimes the way to go. I feel like whenever I don't practice for a race, I typically tend to do better in it. I mean, hopefully I've not just jinxed myself there. I mean, Vega is right. Under 5 minutes left, so probably another 2 or 3 laps.
Time 1:57.16.
Might be 3 laps. Oh, what's that yellow flag for? Was that in the pits, I think? Oh, it's absolutely kicking off in the... Oh, I think that is probably one of the cars that is kicking off in the chat. Oh my god, Sebastian Vettel's in this race. I wonder if it's the actual Sebastian Vettel. I doubt it. Alright, 2 more laps. This has been probably a bit of a boring race to watch, but a cracking race for my safety rank so far. Where are you going to go, please?
Time 1:56.6.
Yeah, I'm scared. Oh, that made me nervous. where are we going, BMW? Thank you. Oh, is that Rocco just making his appearance on camera? Please don't hit me in the rear, BMW. It's alright, he's lost it. And you know what? My cat is acting crazy, all because we've changed his dry food. And he's wanting tea, which he doesn't get till 5 o'clock. Even though he's got dry food downstairs, he refuses to eat that. And he's just pestering me for his tea, which he's not going to get. Do that, Rocco? You're not going to get it. Not till later, at least. 1 minute left. One final lap.
Time 1:57.28.
No risk, full push, as Senor Max Verstappen would say. 10-second gap to Vettel ahead, so should be fine. With traffic, you know, we might not have been the quickest today. I think there's been some cars that have posted in some very quick lap times. Oh my... Wow. I'm gonna stop jinx myself because that was almost a big crash. What I should have said is not no risk, full push. No risk, no push. Because I do need to get better at these situations. I do feel like sometimes I crumble a little bit. But we're going to hold on brilliantly. A few cars up ahead of us. Shouldn't affect us though. As you said in the chat to begin with, Pink Race and Domination. We're going to come through and win our 3rd ever race. Wow, that's... I'm chuffed to bits with that. I honestly didn't expect much. But we won! Who would have thought that? Incredible. Yeah, you see our fastest lap? 8/10 off. I like that. Maverick. Cool. 8/10 off that, but we weren't pushing. Maverick comes through in second, followed by Arvin Flores. Learned to race. And then Florian, who started on pole position, comes home in 4th place. What a good little race that was. And I feel like I'm getting ill. I feel like I've been ill all week. I feel like today there's like a coldness all coming along, which isn't good. It's not what anyone wants. Right, so we have... That race we could do again, or we could do Bahrain in 9 minutes. Anyone in chat? Anyone want to put out a comment of what you want me to do? What you want me to do? Do you want me to do LMP2s around Bahrain or Silverstone with in an LMP3 or a GT3. Tell you what, I'm going to go to the toilet while you decide if anyone is there to comment. So, what do we think? Do we think Silverstone again in a GT3 or a LMP3 or LMP2 round Bahrain? I really don't know what I fancy. Let me know down below if you have a preference, if you are watching. Profile. I want to see what I got from that. Big. Oh! Nice. SR2. See that again. Win. Don't worry about the prototype. I want to look at this one. Rank breakdown. One invalid lap. I don't know. I'm going to do another LMP3 race. Should we see if... Because I feel in the groove with LMP3. Go in the pink machine again. Let's run it back. See, actually, what is weekly races? Ooh, what's that? Wax Spa. Is that for Sunday? Team event. That's a shame. Again, if you've missed it, and if anyone wants to do a little team event with me, then do drop me a comment down below in the comments. I said comment far too many times there. Yeah, we'll do this one because I know what I'm doing. I feel confident around the track. If we can get another good result like we just did, maybe we can even get up to golden 2 races. We made quite a big jump up there into silver 2, I think. I know we've got to go silver 3 as well first, haven't we? So maybe we get silver 3, which has got, again, keep it clean and consistent, and I feel good in the LMP3. So let's try and have another good race. I wonder how many people will be in this one that was in the previous one. Obviously this is only practice, so not a lot. Trying to remember what my Settings were now, and you were up at 90. Coolio. See if the pink machine can strike again. See if we can make it 3 wins in a row. Hopefully this race we might have a bit more action. That'd be cool. All the big understeers we heat the tyres up. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this LMP3. I didn't think it would be a car that I enjoyed as much. It's a fun little car to drive. Now, shall we place bets? Can I repeat the win? I can't wait for it to be all the same people in the same lobby. That would be quite funny. Oh. Can't park that, pal. This car just feels so comfy around here. I always find when you've got a car that you just know what it's going to do. It just brings the pace out of you. So we'll stop there and we will go and get ready to join the event. Cool. 20 seconds or so until the race starts. Trying to see if the same people. I don't think. I'm not seeing any names that are familiar. Race starting now. See if we can get up into silver 3 in this race. Hopefully we get a bit more action in this one than we did the previous one. Northamptonshire, England. There we go. Right, let's get the car. Let's see who's in our lobby. Have we got any of the same people? Oh, I can just look at P3. There we go. No, looks to be different people. Interesting. I wonder if they just kind of gave up and didn't want to do another race. I feel like quite a lot of them had quite a bad time. Let's put TC down to 2, TC Power down to 3. 52, and we want 90%. I think that's all we can do. And we've already got qualifying fuel on board. So let's see what we can do in this race. See if we can complete the double. Get back-to-back wins. Hopefully this one will be just as clean. Hopefully we'll have a bit more racing action up at the front with us. Well, if we're even up at the front. Again, I think we're lacking the, you know, final few tenths or half a second really to be the fastest in the lobby. But if it's anything like the last race, as long as we're consistent, that should put us in contention. Oh, Rocco, what are you doing? So I'm just saying, does Rocco come on there? Oh yeah, you can just about see him. The little chunky monkey. Right, coolio. We got new tyres on, we've got quality fuel. Let's go and start driving. See where we can put the pink machine in qualifying. So we got P2 in the last race, well, in the last qualifying session. So that is the target. I think it might be a bit more difficult in this session. I feel like there seems to be a lot more LMP3s. I'm sure we're over 10 LMP3s now. So a lot more in this session. Try and get these tyres nice and warm. Probably, our first lap will probably just be a sighter lap. Probably won't be until our second lap, but we actually get the tyres up to temperature properly. So I have a little bit of a trouble with this penultimate corner, or this final two corners in fact. I feel like we do lose a bit of time here. It's quite a late apex. Right, let's try for our first qualifying lap this event. Yeah, I had to lift there, just marginally over the white line. Yeah, and then all off through Maggots and Beckett, so this is definitely just going to be a size lap. Get the tyres nice and warm for the last 2 push laps of the session. I'm just all over the place in this lap. Shocking. Don't want to hit an apex at any point. Perhaps I need to shut up and concentrate. A little bit of a lock up there. Rear end just complaining. So this is by no means going to be a scorcher of a lap. That feels good through there. And 57. Puts us provisional pole at the moment. Much better run through cops there. Bernardi goes up to P1 at the moment, 56.6. But we found huge improvements in Sector 1. Much better through stale that time. This has been a much better lap so far. Could have taken it a bit more aggressively into that. In fact, both those corners I could have just pushed a little bit more. Remember that for our last lap. Oh, just within track limits there. 55.3. See what else everyone else can do in response to that. Lost time on the exit through Maggots and Buckets there. 53.999. Wow, that's basically unbeatable, I think. Yeah, we just pushed too hard into that corner. I think we're going to call that there. Wow, yeah, I was never going to beat that. I wonder what our lap time in the first session was. The first qualifying. Let's go back up to full fuel and new tyres. Currently sat P2. Roofing has just decided that that is enough. Again, pink domination. We're currently 9/10 ahead. I'm a bit scared to look at anyone's because I feel like my game has a tendency to crash whenever I go on replays. So Cosme, down in 7th place, isn't going to improve. Neither is Dimitri Bode. To wait and see if anyone can knock us off of the front row of the grid. See if... Oh, who is that? Tomzek. Oh, Tomzek almost beating us there. That's very close. Very, very close that time. I'm looking at Bernardi. Oh, Bernardi goes up to P5. Not quite enough to make it a pink 1, 2, 3. Well, then the other pink car, the M Racing car, that's a pink 8, 9, 10, 11. How many cars are there? There's 15, 16. Wow, we've got a stacked GT3 field as well. Okay, cool. P2 again. Let's see what we can do in the race. Hopefully we can repeat our P2 to win. We were about a second off in the first race. Oh, hello Rocco again.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Right, full fuel. New tyres. Full fuel. New tyres. Cool. Let's get this race underway. 32 minutes. We will have Funderic? Funtrich? Not quite sure how to pronounce first place. He'll be starting alongside us. Hopefully. There we go. Pink Machines 1, 2 again. And we will get this race underway in 14 seconds time. Well, that's a nice white, black and red car over there. Obviously using custom liveries. Ferrari behind us. Of who would that be? Alexandrian?
Formation lab has started.
Try and have another clean start. So that's all we're trying to do here is just get our safety rating up. Tyres are going to be cold at the start. Have to be cautious around other cars. Try and hold on to the other pink machine, starting P1. Hopefully we can stick with him and he doesn't run away, because he does seem to have quite good pace that he showed in qualifying. Hopefully our consistency will keep us in this race. As we creep towards the start finish line.
Green flag, green flag.
Decent-ish start. Retain P2 there. Got P3 breathing down our neck though. Oh, we've gone wide into Stoke. P1's off. We've just got to keep our head, keep cool. P1's wide again. Spinner behind, I think. That's the first lap done and dusted, nice and clean.
Lap 2:02.88.
Oh, that wasn't track limits. Definitely pushing a lot more at the start here, getting a few close shaves of track limits. Yeah, I don't have the pace against P1. Little snappy there. I think we're going to have to watch out for Tomsek behind. Saying that I've gone really wide. Oh, I definitely feel the pressure. Oh, I'd love to hit an apex round Stowe at some point. Oh, first is off, first is spun, first is spun. That's good to see us take the lead. That was the consistency I was talking about. The number 38 down to 5th position. I still have Tom Zek breathing down our neck. Pulled a bit of a gap to Bode in 3rd. That was a corner cut behind by Tom Zek. We just need to settle down into this race. The 38th pole sit is down to 8th now. So he's had a horrible 3rd lap. We can't seem to drop Tom Zek though. We were really closely matching qualifying, so hopefully, well, this might end up being a race-long battle with them. Oh, we're going to have to take a track limits there. Yeah, that was a big one. Our only saving grace there was that Tom Zek got a bigger one. He was well off the track. So this might not be as good for our safety rating. But we're having fun, aren't we? So... GT3 car ahead of us. Oh, Tab will run through there. Thankfully, he's still half a second behind. A little bit tail happy there. I think the first half of the lap through Cops, Maggots, Packets, I've got the edge over him. And it seems to be the second half is where he makes that time back up. Held up slightly there. Got through there nicely. Right, we've got to be careful through Cops this time. Better. I didn't see what Tom Zek did. Oh, he's right behind us. We just can't get rid of him. is his best chance. Is he going to go for it? You trying to get the undercut? No. Solid defense bias there.
156.54.
Well, this is a very sweaty race. We pour through Maggots and Beckett's. Is he going to dive it? We can get the switch back. Oh, this is a good little battle, this is. Whew. A little bit of a lock up there on the left hand front. We spun, no! Tomzek! Oh, we were having such a good battle. That means Bode is now 3 seconds ahead behind us.
0.67.
Come on, I slowed down so much there. I have to be really careful of cops now. Already halfway through our allowance, wow. Tom's like 13 seconds behind us now. Whew. Halfway through this race. Not quite looking as comfortable as we were last race. Better. Is that Jaegers with a drive-through? Too many track limits? Oh, Alexandria. Force feedback gone, that's a shame. Yellow flags. What's that for? Don't click, cool. Oh, is this Alexander? No, Gonzalez.
Time 156.33.
Oh, our boat's really going 55.2. Two seconds behind us now, boaters. Boat get through there okay? I think it did, yeah. Well, you've got no rear wing. That was unfortunate. I think Bode might get held up a little bit more there, yeah. That's unfortunate for him.
Time 155.83.
Put a good little gap there on Bode during that lap, making use of the traffic. Almost another corner cut that. Don't really see how that was a corner cut. Bode's still 2 seconds behind. Not done and dusted yet. GT3's up ahead.
56.03.
Really not what I wanted. Oh, there's lots of GTs. Hopefully you can lose them a bit in the traffic. Whew. That was a little dive bomb. I am a bit sorry too. The GT. Oh, Bode got caught up in the GT action. Falls down 8 seconds. 8.5 seconds. That's unfortunate for him.
Lap 157.18.
Whew. Well, that's taken a lot of pressure off. Let's just cruise home now. Seven minutes left, so what's that, about 4 laps? Oh, yellow flag, where's that?
That time was a 155.92.
So I do apologise that this second race has been quite a quiet race. This might be a video by itself worthy kind of stream. Put up the 2 races. Yeah, it goes 54.9 as the fastest lap. About a second quicker than our last lap, but that's fine. As we're hopefully shown, it's not about speed, it's about consistency. So I just lock up horrendously into Vale. Where are you going, GT? Pick a lane, pick a lane. Why you fight me so hard? That was messy. Oh no, what? What was that disconnecting? What was disconnecting there?
Lap
Well, it's still going.
7.85.
Stream's still going. Don't know how bizarre. Whew, lost a lot of time there to Bode and Bernardi. Three minutes left, so probably another 2 laps. Well, definitely another 2 laps. What are we doing, BMW?
Time 1:57.27.
Thank you, Mr. BMW. See, we're not that much quicker than the GTs in a straight line. We obviously gain a lot of our time through the corners. Oh. Now we're going to catch him. See just how much more downforce we have. Oh, I almost cut you off a bit too much there, pal, sorry. Oh, right. Traffic probably done for the race. One minute left. Which I mean, as we cross the start finish line now, this will be our last lap.
Time 1:56.9.
6-second gap. Let's just bring it home nice and carefully. 5 seconds to the GT3 ahead. slow down a bit there for the track limits. What are you doing, Mercedes? Let's just take it nice and carefully through here. Nice. Come on. Back-to-back race wins at Silverstone today. 3 race wins in a row. What a result! I did not expect to be doing a stream today and getting 2 race wins. Wow, that is something special, I think. I'm well chuffed with that. I actually can't believe we've won 2 races. But bear in mind, today alone, I've doubled my tally of race wins on Le Mans Ultimate. Dimitri. Well, we'll see what that has done to my rating. And I'll probably call it there, I think. Hello, son. No, I don't want to be on camera. Just gonna do a little scream. Oh. I'm well chuffed with that. It's not updated in the top right yet, but we are SR2. Hopefully this might push us into SR3. Then it might not be long till we're gold and we can do hypercar races. Like I say, if you do fancy, if any of you watching, who have been long time watchers, regular watchers, have Le Mans Ultimate and would like to do some team races, drop a comment down below, and we can figure something out. Whether that's the co-op championships where you like do single player but asynchronously, or whether it's a proper team event, then do let me know. I think doing some team races would be cool, but obviously I need someone to do that with. Oh. Yeah, man, what are we doing here? Oh, hello, sorry, son. There we go. Quali 1 invalid lap, 3 invalid race laps. So what does that mean? Does that mean I go up? SR2 up slightly. Okay. But still in SR2. Let me have a look at it. That needs to update, doesn't it? So in SR2, but still a bit of a way to go to get to SR2. Almost in silver driver ranking as well. I think that's been a cracking day. I'm going to call it there. I hope you all have a good weekend. I might be back on tomorrow for some more races. See if I can get up to gold, or at least SR3. But I've got a feeling I might not be feeling very well tomorrow because I feel as the day's gone on, I felt worse and worse and worse. So if I don't see you tomorrow, I shall catch you next Friday. Potentially with my drive, potentially with some online races. We'll have to wait and see what I fancy. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I shall see you next time.